will to right this wrong. Nevada also has had the misfortune to have the scandal-ridden, hormone-charged Republican governor, Jim Gibbons. He accomplished little or nothing in 10 years as a congressman in Washington and even less as a governor. Good riddance to Gibbons. And then we have airhead, drill baby drill, titular head of the teabaggers, Sarah Palin. Since it has now become spill baby spill, Palin is not being heard from, and rumors are she is in the witness protection program. We also have the scandal-ridden John Ensign, also with a case of raging hormones, as a national disgrace and joke in the United States Senate. And lastly, we have those morons who expect President Obama to correct in 17 months the monumental mistakes of George W. Bush over 8 years, including 2 wars of choice, unfinished and costing $2 trillion and counting. I would venture to say that 1/3 of the teabaggers and a similar amount of Obama detractors greatly resent following a black president and are, in fact, in my view, out-and-out racist. Nice to see you all, and may the wind be at your back. Goodbye and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Sam Dehne.
Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno Government. Now I remember what I've been missing for the last 4 years. Al Hesson making Sam Dehne look like Mr. Nice Guy. Thank you for coming into town there, Mr. Hesson, for a little bit. By the way, I heard a rumor that those 4 candidates for city manager fled the town when they found out about Sam Dehne. And found out how dysfunctional the media is in this community. I don't know if they will be coming back. And there's our soon-to-be former chief of police over there. He's done a pretty good job, except for the time he had his men pull me over there and hold me at gunpoint and try to give me some kind of a message, and I never did get the message, and the mayor has never told me what the message is either. You know? Oh, yeah, yesterday I kind of criticized the mayor because he was taking advantage of some free advertisement during campaign season, which is not a good thing to be. It's unethical. I'm sure he didn't think about it, but I wasn't excoriating him because politicians, it's their duty. It's their duty to get away with anything they can get away with. The problem is the media, the dysfunctional Reno media, from the Reno Gazette Regurgitator, the tacky, tawdry Channel 2, 4, and 8, and their pretty boy, pretty girls with tons of makeup and teleprompters and all that kind of stuff they have to use to be able to handle an operation, and you never see them down here. You know, they spent 2 hours here yesterday. They had to spend with their cameras. They had to spend 4 hours editing Sam out of all of the pictures just to make sure I wouldn't get free time on television. What's the chances of that happening? Sam Dehne, that's me, third person again. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I've flown fighters and bombers. I used to carry enough bombs between my legs to kill 93 million people. Yep. Fortunately, I learned the difference between the landing gear switch and the bomb switch. I always remembered which was which. But who is the most qualified candidate for United States Congress from Nevada? Sam Dehne. Sam Dehne was on the ballot with 2 other virtual unknowns. You go to Google and look up Sam Dehne, you're going to see 200,000 hits, stories. Sam Dehne was on the ballot with 2 virtual unknowns, 16 separate counties throughout the state. And guess what? The vote came down almost to the exact percentage point in every single county. And what I'm talking about is the corruption in the vote stealing. You can't throw the bums out. Every one of those counties had Sam 10%. How did Sam get exactly 10% of the vote in all of a measly 10% of the vote when he was by far the most qualified, best-known candidate, and the other 2 candidates split 45% each, almost down the middle. Those vote stealers, they don't even try to hide it. And you know why they do it? You know why they do it? Because they can.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Eddie Lorton.
For
For the record, my name's Eddie Lorton. How you doing, councils, Mr. Mayor? I ended up today, it was just, there's another agenda item I'll be speaking on that means more to me, but I've seen in the paper lately how we could possibly be losing Hot August nights. And I've kind of been saying that over a year now, because how we keep changing and we don't promote what we have. We keep trying to change what we have, and with Indian gaming and things, I think we should stay on the road we're on and keep doing the 24-hour town thing. And I guess a few years back, part of the main problem is we had a riot, a few years back one time during Hot August nights. But that was the same time they tried to bring a lowriders club into town at the same time Hot August nights, so it was more of the gang orientation, so we had some problems. But whenever you collect large crowds, there is a chance of that. But now when it comes to big events, okay, our two largest ones are Street Vibrations, Hot August nights. Lately we've lost half of Street Vibrations. They've gone to Sparks in Virginia City. Now we'd hate to lose Hot August nights. It's our biggest events we got. They're the ones that pays bills, revenue, brings revenue into town for gaming, rooms, our biggest revenue makers for the city and for the business owners. So now I suggest a couple things that if we could implement these things, and I hope we could be on it this year, so we could give them our last hurrah before they go elsewhere and say we're doing things pretty good here to try to keep our customers coming. And one of the things I suggest is we should go later hours. Instead of shutting them down at 10 o'clock, we should go till 12 o'clock. It's only a couple hours more, so they can have more money to these vendors to make more money and stuff like that. I guess Hot August nights is raising the fees and not the city, which is shooting themselves in the foot, I think. But by the same token, if we can give them a little more, a couple extra hours, they can sell more things, make more money. And then I suggest also that they end up moving, instead they always put all the vendors on Virginia Street. If you want a hot rod, what's the main thing you want to do? Cruise Main. It never made sense for them to close it down. I guess it's open a couple hours here and there, but I think the whole week long they should be able to cruise underneath the arches, because that's what hot rodders like to do, and bike people, stuff like that. And they should move all the vendors to Sierra Street or Center Street, let them take up those roads, but let them be free and clear to Cruise Main. And I think they'd like that a lot. And if we did the extended hours, I think the people would like that a lot, and see we're trying, and we could give them more and try our best and implement it before they leave, and hopefully they'll come back. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Howard Reynolds?